T&T Paralympic sprinter Nyosha Kane was disqualified from the women's 200 meters despite finishing third in a time of 27.32 seconds. The disqualification came as a result of a lane violation committed by Kane during the race. And meanwhile, the government says they intend to honor Paralympian Akeem Stewart for securing the gold medal at the 2016 Games in Rio. But before this, a reform of the way athletes are celebrated must occur. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley said, at present, the manner in which these decisions are made is unacceptable.
We have agreed that it is not acceptable that every time we take part in a tournament abroad and things happen, whether it is bronze, silver, new record, whatever, that we come back and have a national debate around what we're going to get, what we're going to give him. Is a house, is a car, is a piece of land. We decided that it is not really appropriate to run the business like that.
He says he has mandated that the Ministry of Sport form an agreement with the various sporting bodies in the country to establish a structured form of compensation for the athletes. He adds this new initiative will also help curb corruption.
As to what we're going to give them for what they have achieved. Very soon, we'll be in a position to indicate that. But in the meantime, we're very grateful for the success that has been had, and we all wish the young man well.
Meanwhile, down at Fatima College ground, the home team shook off the disappointment of 2 losses to rebound against the Saints. A wonderful run down the right by substitute Keon Williams set up Stefan Macano, who struck in first time to beat the keeper. All ends up 1-0 to Fatima in the 52nd. They would seal the deal half an hour later when Wilson was on spot with a rasping shot that flew past Bidesi to seal the 2-0 win for the Mucurapo Road outfit and new coach Hayden Martin. In other matches, late game dramatics was a trend. Naparima College got their season up and running to score late to overcome Faizabad, who themselves had scored late to equalize. 2-1 was the score at full time. Trinity strode into QRC and stole all 3 points in the final minute of added time, 1-0. Presentation San Fernando pipped St. Benedict's 1-0. St. Anthony's took 3 points from St. Augustine in the East, 2-1, and Shiva Boys were shocked 2-1 by San Juan North. Finally, there is expected to be competitive cycling at refurbished Irwin Park Sporting Complex track in Siparia. This weekend, the Cycling Federation will host the National Youth Championships on the 333 track, which is similar to the one out at the Arima Velodrome. The action runs from the 16th through 18th, with riders as young as 5 years old taking part, to those up to 15 years old. The action starts at 8 p.m. on Friday and at 5 on Saturday and Sunday, and is free to the public. The Tiny Mites and Youth Developers categories will battle for national glory in the sprint, Karen, pursuit, time trial, team sprints, and many other events. And on to news of cricket, and the West Indies cricket saga continues with the WICB issuing a response to the call by former WICB officials for a forensic audit into the board. The response by the WICB is as follows. These calls for a forensic audit by the former officials are without any basis in fact, and importantly, notwithstanding that these former officials are aware that the WICB has for many years retained internal and external auditors. It also suggests the auditors are either incompetent or complicit. These allegations are completely false and seriously damaging to the reputation of the WICB, its members and auditors. The WICB notes that these allegations appeared triggered not by fact or evidence, but an emotional reaction to the WICB's response to the CARICOM subcommittee's report and other matters. The WICB has therefore decided that these are serious allegations and has referred the matter to Senior Counsel Anthony Astafan of Dominica for his advice and recommendations. End quote.